Hey guys, welcome to today's trade breakdown, 30th November 2023. We had an easy one today, nice and simple trade. Let's just go straight to the charts. This is replayed. We got to, this is the 30 minutes before London Open. So we had the Frankfurt Open candle right over here. We saw a pretty simple one. So just saw like this candle, we opened up with no bottom wick on the, this is the Frankfurt Open, no bottom wick, just looking for it to open, maybe break the high a little bit, come back down, create a little bit of a support, and then trade up to the Asian high. We didn't have any news today, no real stimulus to be concerned of. I didn't think it was going to be a crazy move either. So let's go down the time frame. Okay, this is that little zone. Those question marks whether it would break underneath here. But I thought that if we could push underneath, create a little bit of a support, start pushing back up again, and then we'll just be able to take it long. Stop loss was, where is it? It was more or less around about here, so something like that. This was obviously already had moved to break even. So this is the first 3 minutes. Okay, first 3 minutes came up, retested these highs, created like this little triple top. Made a lot of sense then to say, well, if this is creating that triple top, then there's going to be liquidity above here to sweep. We just want to let it price pull back, pick up the leftover liquidity from like either these candles here or these no wick candles. That made a lot of sense to target. Now, if you'd watched the previous trade breakdowns last week, often the move started with no bottom wick. So price comes down, creates like a liquidity candle, and then consolidates a little bit. And then we see a candle that just shoots straight up and it has no bottom wick. And normally I'd wait for it to come back down, take out the bottom wick, and then go long. But anticipating that, we never quite got that full pullback. So what I thought, once I saw a candle, which is, if we just skip forward a few, see price will come back, consolidating a little bit, pushing back into this little support zone. Then we saw this candle, nothing saying to go long yet. We've got to wait for a price to have created that support and then be confirming that we're trading back on this side of the triangle. Just because right now, it's catching a knife. What we want to make sure is we have something to indicate that the bottom has been put in and then trade this side of the triangle back up. Okay. Let's go forward. Another one. Okay. Finally got a little liquidity candle, looking good. Next candle, little consolidation candle, failed to break the low. Then we had a candle with no bottom wick. So this is from last week. Often the move started with a candle like this. So I thought, well, if price can come back down and we can just try and grab the bottom of the wick, we'll trade it back up and we won't quite get a full pullback. So that was the idea. As soon as this one came down, executed the buy in over here. And then that was pretty much all it wrote. Just then pushed up quite cleanly, took out the this triple top. So we got a little reaction from this high. Makes sense. But then we can just, hopefully there's not enough to change the trend. It's just we can expect a little reaction from there. Position our mind ready for that. There's going to be little pullbacks. But once we can close above here, then it's just a free run back up. And then hit full TP, back up the Asian high. Price continued, but that wasn't part of the plan. Plan was to trade from support up to the Asian high, and that was it. Now, just as a little reminder, okay, this here, why was I looking at this one? And I'll go back to Wednesday last week. Well, we can see on Thursday. Here's like a sort of example. This is in the Euro pre-London Euro Open time, but price came back down, pulled down, and then we started the move with no bottom wick. Price just never came back to fill that bottom wick. So we kept on seeing it time and time again. But Wednesday we had two moves. This is what I had in my mind. So price, obviously opposite because this was a down move, but price rallied up for the London Open, trying to anticipate what kind of triangle is going to be. Price started with no top wick. Price came down, only a partial retest, and then it continued down. New York Open, same thing happened. Price rallied up, hit a target or a zone of interest, like a little support resistance or supply, whatever you want to call it. Price hit it, rejection candle, consolidated a little bit, started with no bottom wick, never came back to retest it, and then just down, down, down. So I just had to adapt that this was the price action that we've been seeing quite regularly in these opens this time. Just made that little adjustment that if I saw that, I can pretty much think that this is the bottom of the triangle in. Pricing comes up, comes down, retest, and then that was it. So nice, simple one. Thank God. If you like this, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I'll see you for London Open tomorrow.